The reason why I'm here today is because this is March 29, which is nationally known as the National Vietnam War Veterans Day. And more significantly than that, or equally as significant, this marks 2023, the 50th anniversary of the end of the Vietnam War. Pretty significant date in our nation's history. To that end, I know you weren't expecting this, gentlemen, but if our veterans from the Vietnam War era could please rise and assemble on the dance floor. If we give them a hand, folks, I think we can get them up here. You know they need and deserve our appreciation, which they did not get while they were at service. Hi, my friend. How you doing? Come on, let's give it up for them. Woo! This never gets old. Thank you for the applause. So, back in 2015 or 16, as most of you know, I write patriotic and Christian songs. And back in 2015-16, I wanted to write a song, in particular for our Vietnam veterans. And I got to thinking, by then, people have gotten used to, at long last, saying welcome home to our Vietnam vets. And typical phrase, thank you for your service. But up till then, and even since then, unbeknownst to me at least, I never heard anyone talk or write or sing a song of apology to our Vietnam veterans. So the song that I wrote and that I'll sing tonight is entitled Soldiers of Vietnam, Welcome Home. And that's all well and good to say welcome home and thank you for your service. But the song goes much deeper and beyond that. It's a song of apology. How you were treated during the war and after you returned was one of the blackest marks in our nation's history. One of the most divisive wars in our history, save but for the Civil War. So it's about apology. It's about we civilians asking for us to make atonement to you, begging for your forgiveness. And the reason why I say that is I'm not going to address the scum that literally spat on you when you returned. Some of you, not all of you, okay? But we other civilians committed sins of omission. We didn't know when you were coming home, as you know that. We didn't know to go to the airports unless you were a close friend or relative. There were no welcoming committees at airports. There were no church ceremonies, synagogue ceremonies, community dinners. There was nothing for you. I can't imagine. And so we beg you for your forgiveness, for your understanding, and then with the grace of God, after hopefully receiving your forgiveness, perhaps healing will then occur. The Bible teaches us that without forgiveness, there can be no healing for both the forgiver and the forgiven. One of my fervent prayers when I sing this song is I hope that perhaps just for one Vietnam veteran, whether it's here live or later up on YouTube or whatever, that the good Lord may touch a veteran's heart and grant you or them the grace and the power to forgive. Because I know so many of you are still hurting in that regard. Perhaps your greatest legacy of serving during the Vietnam War era will be that because of a pledge that I know you've made, never again will an American veteran be treated the way you were treated. Hopefully this nation has learned that when we send our sons and daughters off to war, risking their young, precious lives, that when they return, we welcome them, we honor them, and we give them thanks. We thank you so much. Soldiers of Vietnam, welcome home. Number 11. You came back from the war in Vietnam, expecting thanks and more, but thereupon this hero's banner was never flown. Soldiers of Vietnam, welcome home. You fought across the sea, the Vietcong, and now PTSD and Agent Orange. We learned our lesson, don't fight alone. Soldiers of Vietnam, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home. Soldiers of Vietnam, welcome home, welcome home. So many tears of pain, night after night, though many years can't change that wrong to right. We beg forgiveness, let us atone. Soldiers of Vietnam, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home. Soldiers of Vietnam, welcome home. Never again will vets be treated like you. Never again to vets of red, white, and blue. From deep within our heart, on bended knee, Lord, let this be the start. We pray to Thee. Let this be healing. Let this be known. Soldiers of Vietnam, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home. Soldiers of Vietnam, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home. Son, welcome home. Soldiers of Vietnam, welcome home. Soldiers of Vietnam, welcome home. Soldiers of Vietnam, welcome, welcome home. For them, thank you.